2020 was a bad year, but the summer was the worst. We called it the George Floyd protest, but obviously it wasn't just him. There's too many names to keep track of. Even during the protests, they were still shooting people. I guess all the footage of police violence didn't tell me anything I didn't already know, but they're seeing it, and they're seeing it everywhere, every hour. Like, I come from a really sleepy suburb, and even there, I was seeing videos of it happening just a couple blocks from the streets I grew up on. The great thing about music is that it can address things like this right away, but I don't usually expect anything from the big stars, and I don't expect them to become hits. And if I did expect anything, I certainly didn't expect it from this man.
My 4x4 for GC3 ain't no more feeless Steve. I gave him chance.
I have said over and over again that I'm not a fan of Lil Baby. Whatever it is he does, it doesn't move me at all. And he certainly wasn't known for having a political side. If there was going to be a big Black Lives Matter anthem, you'd probably expect it from Kendrick Lamar, who was a ghost all year, or J. Cole, whose big 2020 moment was instead whining about people who expected him to say something. It feels like Lil Baby spoke up because someone had to.
Fucked up, I seen what I seen. I guess that mean hold him down if he say he can't breathe.
And to be clear, I'm not like, oh, he's finally writing about something important now instead of just money and drugs. He's good now. Yes, I know what that sounds like. I've been unmoved by plenty of attempts at making big statements, especially this year when so many celebrities tried to meet the moment and failed miserably.
I take responsibility.
In honor of George Floyd, shout out to his family.
So I want to be clear, Lil Baby's The Bigger Picture isn't on this list because of its subject matter. It's on the list because it captured everything that I, Todd, have personally been feeling, which doesn't even make any sense. Me and Lil Baby have not a goddamn thing in common.
I went to court and they sent me to prison.
I don't come from the streets, I don't have his experiences. For that matter, I'm not a fabulously wealthy rap star. Lil Baby could have been like Lil Wayne, just taken his money and fame and disappeared up his own ass. But instead, when Lil Baby started protesting, organizers said he showed up with no entourage, no jewelry, no ego. He just wanted to help. That's the guy I hear on this record.
Every video I see on my conscience, I got power now, I gotta say something.
Just a regular guy who's speaking up, not because he thinks he's the right messenger, but because he can't not say something. Like, there's a place for pump-up rebel anthems, your Public Enemies, your Rage Against the Machines. But Lil Baby isn't coming from anger, he's coming from pain.
Too many mothers just grieving, they're killing us for no reason.
More than anything, I connected to that pain pretty viscerally. It's the same pain that any thinking, feeling human being has felt in 2020 and years before it, unless you lived under a rock. And forgive me for taking the focus off of Black Lives Matter for a moment, but there's a bigger picture beyond that too. Because this song is also how I felt watching the Muslim ban, Puerto Rico, Charlottesville, every fucking thing that happened these last few years, including this last week where I was supposed to be trying to make this goddamn video, but I kept getting distracted by more horrible fucking news. This shit fucking sucks and it's gotta fucking stop!
But we gotta start somewhere, might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year.
Yeah, we sure did.
What happened to COVID? Nobody remember it. Ain't
No, I do remember that, Lil Baby. But it is true that it feels like we're dealing with too many crises at once. And this is the song that captured the emotion of being just so tired but too angry to sleep. This isn't a song you can throw on for fun. I prefer catchy, lightweight pop over heavy stuff like this, and we will get back to that shortly. But this is a song that's not just really good, it's a document of what it was like to live through the worst year in living memory. 2021 is already also not looking great, but like the man says, we gotta start somewhere. Let's make it better than that last one.
Go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear.